Time for some food, everyone, and we're very excited about it because Chef John Watts is here to ease us into the weekend with something simple and delicious. John, firstly, it's lovely to have you with us.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you.
Lovely to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
What are you making for us today?
So I am making Marry Me Chicken. Have you ever heard of it?
No. What does it mean?
So-
Like, I'm going to propose to you when I taste it?
Well, the story goes that back in the early 80s, somebody took this recipe into the workplace, and then 3 people that made it over the next following weeks were proposed to soon after. That's where the name comes from.
Wow.
If you
Mamma
don't...
mia. We're in.
If you're not looking to propose to someone, I like to use the other excuse.
Well, I'm married already, but let's see how this chicken goes.
Proposal would be nice.
So what I'm going to do to start off is just coat the chicken in seasoned flour. And then I've got a pan of butter and oil, getting nice and hot.
Oh, my God,
And is that flour, or is there anything in that, or just the flour and pepper?
Salt and pepper. You can sort of add a bunch of other bits, like paprika and different seasonings if you like.
What's it like, Dermot?
It's sensational.
Is it?
John, have to be said, me and Alison are chicken addicts. We absolutely love the chicken, don't we?
We do.
Well,
so what is it about this recipe that you think's special? What's your favourite bit?
I think it's the way all of the ingredients just sort of marry together and create this delicious sauce that you're eating now. And it's quick and easy as well. And it's ingredients that you'll have in the cupboard or ones that you can get in the supermarket really easily.
And it involves fried chicken, which is never a bad thing.
No.
Exactly.
John just reminded us, we spoke to John when the Duke of Edinburgh passed away, is that right?
I did it 2.5 years ago, yeah.
When we because you were a D&E boy, is that right?
That's right, that's how I learned to cook.
It.
Do you really remember?
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't remember.
No, I do remember.
So remind me of the story, John.
Yeah, shall I just talk through this quick? So, removing the chicken from...
All right, John, sorry. What's the actual backstory?
Removing the chicken from the pan, chucking in some onion, one of your 5 a day, or goes towards your 5 a day.
Yeah.
I always like to get that in.
Good point.
And I'm just going to stir through that and cook that for a minute. So, with the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, I learned to cook whilst taking part in the Duke of Edinburgh's Award whilst I was in prison. So, and I talk about this in the book that you've got in front of you, you know, that sort of journey that I've had.
How easy was that to get into while you were in prison? Was it a difficult thing to access, or was it quite... Like, do you have to prove you're on the way to being rehabilitated before they let you do this? Or how does it work?
Yeah, so there's so many different factors. You have to be proven that you're on the way to rehabilitation, but it also takes a lot of help from other people and outside sources.
Yeah.
And also from myself as well. There's got to be this dedication to do it. In here, just because I'm conscious a little bit, chucking in the garlic. Yeah. Just going to cook that for 30 seconds. And yeah, so I got into the cooking, and it's become a huge passion of mine. This was years and years ago, so back in 2008. And
also, is the book a recipe book and a kind of where you started from?
Exactly that, exactly that.
Brilliant.
And in the book is just full of recipes that are quick and easy to make. Nice. Making it simple for your everyday person. Just like this. All of these ingredients
that, a little bit of
just
stock
go in.
in there?
So I've got some chicken stock, I've got some double cream.
Right, I'm looking it up now. Prep time 5 minutes, cooking time 15.
There you go.
Bada bing. Proposal time, rest of your life.
Exactly. It hasn't worked for me in that sense yet. And then I've got the sun-dried tomato paste, which just gives it so much flavour, along with the dried herbs. So I've got some thyme and oregano, and those are just going to go in there and basically simmer away.
It gives it a really depth of flavour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The depth of flavour on this is just delicious, honestly.
And you can taste all of those sort of flavours coming through.
So I don't even think I've ever tasted this taste before in my life.
Me neither.
It's that good.
Because sometimes with chicken breast, it can be a little, you know, meh, can't it? But actually, this is really, really juicy.
It's actually the coating it in the flour sort of almost seals in that moisture, and that's why it's...
I was going to ask, do you finish that in the oven, or do you do it all in the pan?
You can do it all in the pan. If you're funny about the chicken not being cooked through, then by all means get it into
John,
the oven.
I know we don't have an awful lot of time, but you're going to do us a Hasselback potato masterclass, because I love eating these and I've never made them.
Me too.
Right, it's so simple. All you do is slice 2/3 of the way through, using a wooden spoon. Sort of stops you from cutting all the way through the potato.
That's a good idea.
So just like that. And it is literally that simple. And then a little bit of seasoning. So salt, pepper, some dried herbs, a little bit of paprika. That can all go in there.
Oh, look at that.
Toss it up.
Yes, John.
And these can go straight into the oven.
So there's no parboil there at all?
No, straight into the oven. Or if you're a lover of the air fryer, you can get those in the air fryer for about half the amount of time. Yeah. And then what comes out are these absolutely delicious, crispy.
Look at those.
Hasselback
They're
potatoes.
amazing.
And you see, it's just in that slice, 2/3 of the way down.
John, how long do they go in for?
So 45 minutes in the oven.
Lovely.
Probably about 25 minutes in the air fryer.
And John, now you brought those out, every shot that crew's going to give you is going to be absolutely the best camera work you've ever seen in your life. Let me tell you.
Can I just say, John?
You haven't got much out of you in the last couple of minutes, eh?
I know, because I just want to say, John, will you marry me?
Absolutely, that's what I was going for.
This is delicious. Thank you so much.
When I knew I was on with you, I was like, it's got to be marry me chicken.
It's got to be marry me chicken.
Is that yes?
Absolutely. So.
And you used to do that with a bit of steamed broccoli?
Any sort of vegetables. This is the thing about all the recipes in the book. They're versatile. They can often go with potatoes, pasta, rice.
Yeah.
Those
delicious, John.
That sauce is just unbelievable.
I've never tried anything like this, honestly. If you're at home and you fancy making some of John's Marry Me chicken, honestly, get the recipe. It's on this morning's app, and it's just brilliant.
Or you could buy very strong. What's cooking? Delicious, simple ideas from home-inspired cooks. John, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you with us,
Thank you.
man. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Will you marry me?
Chicken dish.